Greetings from the great state of Idaho. My name is Katie Wiese. I am a library instructional PERA in the Valley View School District in NAC, Idaho. When our school buildings closed in March, it felt like a sci-fi movie. The question loomed, how do we help our students with their educational needs as well as their social emotional needs? And the call was heard by thousands of ESPs across the state. We stepped up to the front lines to make sure that our students and our families were taken care of properly. We prepared and served breakfast and lunches to the children of our community. We prepared learning packets and passed out devices for families to use for online learning. We held small group Google Meets calls with our SPED students so they weren't going to fall through the cracks. We called to check in on families and even delivered supplies and food and other needs door to door. One thing I personally did was create a YouTube channel where I read stories daily to my students. The response was bigger than I ever imagined. Parents would see me as they picked up meals or picked up their learning packets for their children, and with tears in their eyes, they were thanking me for the stories. They shared with me that it was such a joy for their kids to see my face and hear my voice. It was a break from the stress going on at home. And just as our families and our communities were hurting and dealing with anxieties and fears, financial hardships, and being out of work, so are many of our ESPs. And I came to realize that serving those meals and reading those stories was as much for me as it was for my students. It gave me comfort and it helped me feel connected to them, like I was making a difference. I am honored to have worked side by side with other ESPs on the front lines of this pandemic. I have never been so proud of these men and women. They truly are heroes. This school year, we have a hybrid model, part online and part in-person learning. Masks are mandatory. Cleaning and sanitizing is of the utmost importance. Physical distancing to the best of our ability. And it's just a part of our daily life now. There are fears and there are concerns, but our ESPs have accepted the challenge. We show up for our students because they need stability in this very unstable time.